On February 1, 2025, Trump lit the fuse, launching a trade war with Canada and Mexico. A 25% tariff slammed most Canadian goods. Potash and energy hit with a 10% tax. Canada hit back fast, slapping a 25% tariff on $30 billion worth of U.S. exports, from cars to food. Potash became the battleground. It's key for U.S. agriculture, but 90% of it comes from Canada. Trump planned a 25% potash tariff. Farmers panicked. So, the White House cut it to 10% in March. Too late. Prices spiked, profits sank. U.S. farmers saw input costs rise while crop prices crashed. Corn and soybeans dropped 10%. Farmers lost up to $25 an acre. Margins gone. Loan delinquencies surged. Debt ballooned. States like Iowa, Nebraska, and Michigan sounded the alarm. Farmers shifted to cheaper crops, less corn, more soybeans, just to stay alive. What was supposed to protect U.S. agriculture is now strangling it. If you're finding this breakdown valuable, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Untold Compass. We bring you the stories others won't, fast, clear, and raw. Canada didn't just react, they played smart. They kept potash exports flowing but locked in mega deals with China and India. And they passed Bill C-202, banning any future trade deals that touched dairy, eggs, or poultry. Then came a 25% tariff on U.S. consumer goods, cars, appliances, food. Republican swing states targeted that tariff revenue. Canada's using it to fund a $2 billion relief package for laid-off auto workers. They're also deepening ties with the EU, Asia, and the Global South, pulling away from U.S. reliance. Trump then hit Mexico and the EU with a 30% tariff. The EU warned of $84 billion in retaliation: cars, bourbon, agriculture. The result: U.S. consumers face price hikes. A $2,000 jump per imported car, higher food and drink prices. Mexico got hit with a 21% tomato tariff. Overnight, prices in Texas spiked 50%. But Mexico didn't yell, they pivoted. Direct supply lines to Canada. New trade routes, new buyers. Texas could lose 50% of its tomato imports. Over 30,000 logistics jobs are now in jeopardy. Mexico's also eyeing retaliatory tariffs on pork, cheese, and steel. States that back Trump may feel the sting first. And then came China. No warning, no debate. On June 30th, they cancelled $520 million in U.S. beef contracts. Texas, Nebraska, Kansas, devastated. Prices crashed, contracts collapsed. Russia swooped in with a $1.2 billion beef deal. Beijing's message was clear: tariffs on Chinese EVs. Okay. No more U.S. beef. Since 2023, China's been quietly replacing U.S. ag with Russian deals, rail infrastructure, and streamlined logistics. America's beef share in China fell from 12% to 6% in 2 years. Factories, ranchers, and truckers are all bleeding. Even Canadian processors are hurting, tied to the U.S. export chain. Meanwhile, Russia's exports to China are up 300%. And they're aiming to double capacity by 2027. So while Washington plays tariff roulette, other countries are building systems faster, cheaper, and more secure. And the cost? American farmers, workers, and consumers are paying it. If this video opened your eyes, hit that subscribe button right now. Drop a comment, share it with a friend, and let's talk real trade truths. This is the Untold Compass, your guide through the storm.